Germany won the Under-17 World Cup. Completely deserved. And the star of the show, yes, Noah Darvich was important, but the star of the show was Paris Brunner, one of the best left-wing Under-17 players in the world, and he's introduced himself in this competition. Am I right, Breton?
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I still love. I rate Noah Darvish a whole lot higher than Brunner, but he's definitely taken a step forward. But what a tournament! I love the U17 World Cup. You always have to take it with a grain of salt, just because they're so young, right? Mm-hmm. And just because they're great and talented now, it doesn't mean that they get developed properly wherever they are. Case in point, say Nigeria or the Mexican teams that have been phenomenal here. Mali is somebody that you can look at this season and say, some of these names you'll never see again, but my oh my, are they a canvas just like waiting to get properly painted and developed. And it's all about that next step with the U17 World Cup. And if I could, with my U17 World Cup 11 to watch, Alex, if I could put the whole Malian team, I probably would, because they were just such a joy to watch.
But at least 3 players you got to put, Breton. Just saying, okay? Because I did put 3 players. And going with what you said, Mali beat Argentina 3-0. Argentina beat Brazil 3-0 with a hat-trick of Echeverri. That happened. William Steva wasn't present. Ibrahima Diarra was always present for Mali. So that is one of the golden boys of the competition. But Echeverri, William Steva, and Ibrahim Diarra, they're all top players. But going with what you said, the best 11 of the Under-17 World Cup, I'm going to go in goal with Paul Argny, that until the final he only had 1 goal suffered. I'm going to go at right back, Eric da Silva Moreira. Center backs, Vitor Nunes and Kai Sanda. I don't want to butcher this name. Then my left back has Aymin Sadi. Great left back, one of the best I've seen in a Under-17 World Cup. And then my midfield, I go with Amadou Makolu, with Sekou Kone in midfield, the Malian midfield, formidable. And then my front three in front of the midfield with Paris Brunner, Echeverri, and Ibrahim Diarra. And I have in front Agustín Ruberto. This World Cup, this Under-17 World Cup was the introduction of Echeverri and Agustín Ruberto, 2 River Plate ballers, okay? The stat line, 8 goals, 1 assist from Agustín Ruberto, and Echeverri having a hat-trick against Brazil. Please pay attention to these players of River Plate. Unreal.
Yeah.
I butchered a lot of names.
You probably did. I mean, who's going to come out with a football name pronunciation guide, right? Who's going to do that?
Only
just a list where you can click it, and you can hear it in different dialects. I mean, come on, somebody, please. Maybe we should. Listen, I don't even need to give you this 11. I have more of an 11 to watch. I think the only other additions that I'd throw in there, Hector Fort for Spain. We talked about him previously. Absolutely love him at right back. Really excited to see his development. For France, Mieux, I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. It sounds like I've got something peanut butter in my mouth or something. But he was great for France. Sorry to see him fall short when all is said and done. But you already hit on the majors here, right? Echeverri and Ruberto and Diarra. But I have to say, Noah Darvish, Paris Brunner, Germany, great. France, you had quite a few people, but it was more of a squad, right? Type of a scenario. I think a golden ball winner, although it probably won't be, needs to come from Mali, right?
Ibrahim
needs
Diarra.
to come from Mali.
It has to be.
It would either be from a statistical standpoint, from a straight like
captain.
At you. Captain, Ibrahim Diarra, he's off to Barcelona is what we're hearing. All this great stuff. It matches it, but my favorite player at this tournament, he's like the Malian N'Golo Kante or something. He's not that big. He's slight. It is Makalu. Watching Makalu has been a joy. Okay, Sekou Kone next to him has been phenomenal too, but Makalu has been my favorite player of this tournament.
My favorite has been Echeverri. My favorite to watch, El Diablito.
I was going to say, next to Echeverri.
Like, in terms of attacking midfielders, Darvish and Echeverri are two players that I'm really excited to see their development. Echeverri has a 25 million release clause. Who's going to get him? That's a bargain for the talent.
It is a bargain.
And we've seen Nikupas score for Real Madrid. Who knows?
Yeah. Nice goal, too. I know bad goalkeeping, but nice goal, too. But listen, Mali, hands down, top team of the tournament in terms of just impressive prospects all around. Between Makalu, Ibrahim Diarra, who, yes, I agree, Ibrahim Diarra should likely win the Golden Ball if they don't insist on giving it to somebody from Germany. Then it'll probably be Noah Darvish.
Paris Brunner,
but
we have a disagreement with those two.
Darvish, baby. I think it's Darvish. Mahmoud Bari, Mamadou Doumbia, who started out with a hat trick and then obviously got that red card, so is out. Sekou Kone. I mean, League One squads, right? I'm saying that because Mali is from the French diaspora, right? League One squads should be snapping up every one of these players, left and right, and giving them a platform, a place to perform. League Two, too. I mean, Liga 2. Le Havre. I mean, these are great places they should wind up.
So many players from Valenciennes.
Exactly.
I was shook. Ismail Noob, I think the center back too, captain. I was like, what? Valenciennes, you got a great academy. It's underrated.
It really is, but it goes to show you in this this tournament, and why you have to take it with a grain of salt is a lot of these players will never talk about again.
It's true,
which is sad to think about.
But believe
every once in a while, you get past winners of the Golden Ball or past winners of the Golden Boot that go on to do absolutely special things. Previous to like the last 7 or so tournaments, it hit at a better rate. But since, I mean, past winners of the Golden Ball include Cesc Fabregas, Toni Kroos, who else? Phil Foden, more recently. But only Phil Foden has gone on to become extra special in the last 6 tournaments. The other 5, I'm not even going to name them for you, but you wouldn't necessarily know their name or consider them anything.
But you have a top goal scorer with Osimhen. You got Osimhen a couple of years back. He was the top goal scorer in the U17 World Cup.
One of the last 7 that you'll remember from the Golden Boot. One of the last 7. So it's only hit. We're talking about pretty bad batting average, pretty bad free throw percentage, pretty bad shot conversion ratio.
Oh, the American.
It just goes to show you that the U17 World Cup are the most talented players at this moment in time.
Yes.
And that 2 years from now, 3 years from now, we're going to be talking about different players. But if I got to put money on somebody, man, Echeverri, Makalu, Diarra's going to be huge.
If I had to put money in an under-17 World Cup player that was wow for me, was Ibrahim Diarra, I would put for Echeverri. I think William Stevo, for the short period of time he was there, he showed a lot of brilliance. And Paris Brunner. It's all about his mentality. If he has the right mentality for first team, dribbling-wise, one-on-one, he's a demon. Noah Darvish, Agustín Ruberto. I think the offense talent, a lot of players are going to shine. And Eric da Silva Moreira for Germany.
You like him?
I love this player. Great right back. But let us know down below, who have we missed? Joel Endala, the top dribbler of the tournament. The Man City graduate. Best England player too. But let us know.
I'm wearing a Charlotte FC jersey because I forgot to mention the one U.S. guy you got to watch out for. That's Infasha Bershimas. Hopefully he's starting to play in MLS next season. But obviously scored a few goals. And Tyler Hall, center back for Inter Miami, is something you're going to want to watch as well. But yeah, it's over and on to the next one, right?
On to the next one. The next one will be a big World Cup in 2026, Bretzen, in which it's the seniors.